Hi, I'm Jonathan Emerson, and watch Marvel make me a hero. I'm an actor, and I'm also a producer for a company called Queen Shakespeare and What Dreams May Co. Ever since I was a little kid, I dreamed of being an actor. In high school, I accidentally discovered that I really enjoyed singing, so studied that separately, and it all sort of took off from there. Working the dual life thing has sort of allowed me to continue to produce and provide opportunities for other actors, while at the same time, giving me the chance to really live the dream, so to speak. So that's been awesome. My first memory of Marvel would have to be the X-Men issue where they were going after Magneto. I know that sums it up real well, but it was one where Professor X actually made the decision to take Magneto out after they got his headgear off, and that ends up going into the entire Onslaught series, but I got hooked at that point on reading comics, and then started following Spider-Man very closely. In my teenage years, I discovered North Star, and that ended up becoming my favorite comic book character. It was really the first time that, as a gay teen at that time, seeing that representation for myself. And then issue 51 of X-Men, where North Star got married to Kyle. He got married the year before I did. So it was game-changing. I mean, it was just, I still have that cover etched in my brain, and of course I have it wrapped in plastic and guarded with my life, and yeah, definitely my favorite issue ever. In terms of what his power sets are, I think that it's two main things. The first being hydrokinesis, which is the ability to manipulate water. And then I think he's also got aquatic phase, which is the ability to turn his entire molecular structure into water, that he also can manipulate and control. Maybe he has pointed ears because of the whole Atlantean thing. He might even be a little blue, I don't know. My own wetsuit is blue and black. It comes down to like the knees. Not that I've ever used this in real life, it just looks pretty, but to fight with dual daggers. So Earth Grip style is to have two knives, and instead of pointing upwards, they're both pointing downwards, and you're kind of like, yeah, it looks really cool. I think he would definitely be at least as dramatic as me. He would definitely do theater, and he would definitely be using that aquatic sense to have dangers on the radar so that he could be prepared to jump in and save the day. He's very cool. The suit looks exactly as I imagined it. You can tell he is in combat, and you can tell by the look on his face he knows exactly what his next move is going to be, and he seems to really have my smirk down too, which is great. And my ears have a little bit of a point to them, and it's a tiny point to them anyway. I used to get made fun of for it, but yeah, it's cool. The shell work on the dagger, it resembles a Hawaiian koru is what it's called, but it's actually the symbol of a fern is what it's meant to represent, but it represents longevity. Also, spinning the water around him as he's moving is just an extra layer of cool. I don't know that you could create a character any more water-based than this. You can just tell that water is a part of this person. Thanks, Marvel, for making me a hero.